Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. Before I get into the explanation video of the design itself, I wanted to show some things about the file that it's on and how you can change colors if you like. So if we expand this design and we can see our little layers section here, there are a couple of layers. This layer, the top layer, is all of the thicker lines, and if you're using a program like Inkscape, you can click on these different color things to change its color, so you can change its color to whatever you want and add your color effects to that layer. I honestly kind of want to have that one at the bottom. And then there's this layer. Now we're bringing it back to the top. There we go. Okay. And then there's this layer, which has all of the full circle things. And then there is, last but not least, the layer with all of the thin bits on the outside. So this is how it looks when all layered up in the current order. And then there's the background layer, which is the full circle, which I have hidden. I need to unhide that in the background. So you just can click around on these things to change these different colors. If you want to make it so they're kind of split up again, if you want to color the individual circles, you can go to the path, and then we can split apart, and that will make all of the circles pop out, but then you have 5 billion layers to deal with, so yeah. That is how the layers work and how you can recolor them, but I'm just going to leave them black and white for the time being. Actually, we're going to go all the way forward to where we were, back one, and we're going to select them except for that circle and make them all black. Okay, cool. Sweet. So let's go ahead and read these. So, I know I said that I was wanting to do a I'm not repeating like the same way 3 times and then branch that on to the 3 words, but I didn't really like the balance of that. With all 3 of these nice big words here, I wanted the nice big words and nice black circles with the little I'm nots in the little space between. So I went ahead and wrote the repeated I'm not for each of these. So you see these 3 start markers, these are the starts of the 3 sentences. Starting here we have I, then the apostrophe with 2 lines, the M with 1, 2, 3 lines from it, so there's the I'm, and then N with 1 line, O attached to it, and T's the shallot of it, so there's the I'm not there. And then we have an S, 1, 2, 3 lines on the S, T, no line modifiers or anything on the T, but the U has line going outwards. This P has 2 lines ending on it, then the 3rd line that is going on it is actually ending on the I. So instead of ending on the P making it an M, it ends on the I. And then this D has 3 dots, so they're stupid. So I'm not stupid. Start marker I apostrophe M with 3 lines, N-O-T, not. And then E, X with 2 lines, P with 2 lines, E on the line of the word circle. This is an ND done as 1 letter because it has 4 dots. So ND, A outside the word circle. The B here is a deep dip with no modifiers. This is a rather large letter circle, but it still has those 3 dots making it an L, and then there's the E inside it, so that's expendable. And then here's our other I, line going inwards, apostrophe, and then M with 3 lines, so I'm N with 1 line, O like a beat on a string, and then a T, so not, and then G, O, I, and then NG with 3 lines. So yeah, that is your design. I hope you like it. And yeah. Actually, I do want to talk a little bit about orientation and punctuation, because I wanted the visual symmetry of these 3 start markers. I was torn on how I wanted to do the word circles, because theoretically that start marker means that it should be rotatable and start and be fully legible here, so I'm not should be legible here, and then I'm not. This looks like it would want to start with the X or the P, not the E, but I didn't want to leave this fully blank, so E, so it would look like Expendable, expendable, but you could still figure it out from there. And then if we were to rotate it and read from this top one, we have the I'm. Again, it could be a T and O, and then the going would still be pretty darn. Actually, you know what? If we fully rotated that, this would still work out just fine. Because we have the I'm, bottom. Let me rotate it. Ah! Give me all the layers. Okay. Let me rotate it. Bam. So now that's at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm NOT space got going. So the only potential typo is this E on expendable being hard to place if those 3-star markers don't do the thing. So yeah. That is that design. I hope you like it. Thanks. Bye.